Jack Della Maddalena has shocked the world and dominated Belal Muhammad. But before I get into that, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe as I have brand new videos every single week. So 315 is now behind us and I'm going to break down the fallout of the main and co-main event. And though overall this is a disappointing card, the main event did not disappoint at all. Now I'll admit I originally picked Belal Muhammad to grind this one out. I figured his wrestling, his pressure, his cardio and fight IQ would smother Jack Della Maddalena, but I couldn't be happier to be wrong. Belal Muhammad is an incredibly boring fighter. His personality is even worse. He's so unlikable. It makes everything about his political views. I understand if you have a platform, you want to talk about the things important to you, but man, shut the fuck up. This isn't the place for it. The UFC is here to put on scraps, and a scrap we got. JDM came out immediately controlling the centre. He used that double jab to measure the distance, mixed in his strikes with leg kicks, punches to the body, and Belal responded with a few strikes of his own, but he was sloppy and Jack was so much slicker. His footwork was clean and it was beating Belal in nearly every single exchange. The jabs to the body really threw off Belal's rhythm and stopped him progressing forward. Belal tried to close the distance and make this a grappling match, but Jack didn't allow him to do it. His takedown defense looked crisp. He stuffed the takedowns with sprawls, he circled away from the fence and cracked Belal with some beautiful strikes. And he had Belal hurt a couple of times in this fight, but couldn't quite find the finish. Belal did have one good round, and that was the fourth. He managed to get a takedown and landed some great uppercuts, but the fifth was an amazing round, a real back and forth. JDM was slugging Belal hard and almost got him out of there, but Belal managed to survive. The judges scored it 48-47, 48-47, 49-46 for the new welterweight champion, Jack Della Maddalena. Jack looked like a killer. He landed over 200 strikes and had an 80% takedown defense. I'm incredibly excited to see how his title reign goes, and it's clear his next fight is going to be against Islam Makhachev. If you'd have asked me before this fight, I thought Islam would have killed JDM, but now I'm not so sure. But I will be making a video about that, so make sure you subscribe to check that out. Now let's shift to the co-main event. Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. Not as wild as the main event, but technically it was a great showcase from Valentina. Fiorot came in and pushed the pace early, landed some solid kicks and tried to control the clinch, but Shevchenko, she showed why she's one of the greatest to ever do it. Her counter striking was on point. There was this wicked spinning counter kick at one point and it looked amazing. Her right hook was pinpoint accurate. She kept popping Fiorot's nose the entire fight. Every time Fiorot tried to get close, Shevchenko would slip, counter and pivot away. Fiorot did have her moments though. She got a couple of takedowns and landed some solid knees in the clinch, but Valentina never let her take over. In the fourth round, Shevchenko landed a beautiful spinning back fist and dropped Fiorot with a counter right near the end of the round, and it sealed the deal. The judges scored it 48-47 across the board for Valentina. And though not a dominant performance, it was decisive and Shevchenko retains the belt. Fiorot proved she belongs at this high level, and the size really did make a difference, but Shevchenko's timing was on point. Her defense fantastic, and her ability to take over in big moments was the deciding factor. Now I've got to say, I'm really hoping we see Valentina take on Zhang Weili next. Champion versus champion, the bullet versus the magnum. It's a dream fight and it's the perfect time. But that's been my breakdown for UFC 315. I would talk about the rest of the card, but I'm a dirty casual and I don't give a shit. Thank you everyone for watching. If you can like and subscribe, it really does help the channel out.